Hi, I'm Brian Heidelberger, a partner with the law firm of Winston & Strawn in Chicago. Here today with your Advertising Age mini law lesson. Today's law lesson: can brands use the Harlem Shake in a brand video without getting permission of the music owner? A good question we're going to get to the bottom of. But first, a little viewer mail. Adam S. from New York writes, "Brian, why do you refuse to tie your tie?" And then Dave C. from Schaumburg, Illinois writes, "Brian, please, can I have the last 5 minutes of my life back?" Well, thank you both for your input. Tremendous input. I appreciate it. It's all welcome. So, getting on to the video today, the Harlem Shake. Do you know about it? If you don't, you must not have been wasting all your free time surfing YouTube, but this is the latest craze of viral videos. Before that, we know it was Gangnam Style. Before that, we know it was Call Me Maybe, and many individuals are uploading these crazy Harlem Shake videos, as well as many brands are trying to get in the act as well. Now here you see one of the Harlem Shake videos.
Con los terroristas.
Harlem Shake.
And as a little teaser, if you make it through this entire video, you'll see my own Harlem Shake video at the very end. So let's get on. If we are going to use the Harlem Shake to make a brand video, we're marketing our goods, we're marketing our services, it is probably considered advertising. So, do we need to get permission? Well, there's two rights you need when you're ever syncing music to a video. These are rights from the underlying owner of the sheet music, called the publisher, as well as the owner of the sound recording of the music. Now, these are generally two different rights owned by two different people. So, if we're going to make a Harlem Shake video or a Gangnam Style video, to do it without infringing their copyright, we really need to contact both of those parties and get permission. In addition, there's the public performance right that any copyright owner has, and in that instance, that's taken care of by YouTube. Okay, so then why is nobody getting sued, and can we go ahead and do it without getting permission for our brand? Well, it's not because the song is in the public domain. It's not. It's a copyrighted work that is owned by the copyright owners, and it's also not because it's going to be considered what's a fair use. And this is especially true probably if you are a brand doing it for marketing purposes. Okay, so then how can we do it without permission? Well, you're going to have to take a little risk if you decide to do that. But in certain instances, that risk might be acceptable depending upon your level of risk tolerance. And what is the reason? Well, that is YouTube's Content ID. And what is that? YouTube has a system where song owners can list their song with Content ID, and then when a video is uploaded to YouTube, what YouTube does is they check that against their own database, and then they flag the video that's posted using an improper song. The owner of the song had the option to, 1, block those videos, 2, just track it for statistics, or 3, monetize it by adding advertisements. And that's what Bauer and Mad Decent did with the Harlem Shake, and that's what Psy did with Gangnam Style. They put it through Content ID. They decided to monetize it. So instead of stopping people and blocking those videos, what they did was they're making money on every little ad every time that video is run. Now, interestingly, YouTube is the only social media site that at least I'm aware of that has Content ID. So if you are going to do this and you're going to take the risk, you need to do it in a way that the content owner is going to make money off it. And that means posting it through YouTube. If you don't have a YouTube account, don't post it on your Facebook page, don't post it on your website. Create your YouTube account, post it on YouTube, then stream it through to your website, stream it through to your Facebook page, and in those instances, the owner of the copyright in the song will be making money off of it, and in that instance, hopefully they won't come after you, because just because a song owner uses Content ID, of course, doesn't immunize you from copyright infringement, and it's a risk you're going to have to decide to take. And of course, a brand is much more favorable as a target than an individual consumer might be for posting. So Just because we see them up there on YouTube doesn't mean it's legal for a brand to do. But on the other hand, given this content ID, given that the copyright owners are making money off it, some of them probably won't object to your use. Now, which ones won't object to your use? That's a difficult thing to say because unfortunately right now, content ID is not searchable. So you're going to have to do your own due diligence and make your own educated guess in terms of whether they're monetizing a song through Content ID and therefore less likely to come after you. And that's it for your Ad Age Mini Law Lesson. Search adage.com or youtube.com/Brian Heidelberger for other Ad Age Mini Law Lessons. And I promised you my Harlem Shake video. So, is that me in the Power Ranger suit? Well, I guess I can't take credit for that, but it wouldn't be appropriate for a lawyer like me to make one of those videos, I guess. But they did have the Bauer logo there at the bottom where you could click through to buy the album, so they know that Bauer wasn't probably coming after them. So until next time, let's be careful out there.